People, hello. Yes, this is Spirit Journey. Today is June 7th, 2019, and it is now 5:51 p.m. Yes, I went outside today around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and as you see here, I went on my bike today to get some cycling done. Yes, and today is the first day that I'm riding Lindera. Yep, took a stroll up 8th Avenue that you see here and then just enjoying the pedaling. I actually had my gear with me. I had my camera, a mic, and when I got home to play back the video, well, the audio was so awful. You could hardly hear my voice. You heard the surround sound very well, but you can't hear me. And I had the mic maybe 6 inches away from my mouth. Well, so I had all my gear on, and I thought this was going to be a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful afternoon. I felt so proud of myself because I came prepared. I had my cool bottled water in my gear in the back. I have these 2 satchels in the back. And I bought a blanket. I bought some dried fruits. Yeah, I had already walked my dogs and we were out for about 3 hours. So I said, now it's mommy time. Yep, so I got my gear ready when I brought back the little pooches and trying to be careful while I'm on the road. And the people here in this city, sometimes you have pedestrians, they might walk right into you. So as you see here, I'm just riding up on 8th Avenue. 8th Avenue is a very, very busy, busy street, and it has a lot of cyclists too. You have a lot of delivery people. And it seemed like I caught every light, it seemed. But it's all good. It's all good. I like to take my time when I ride my bike. And the weather was absolutely beautiful. Very nice. The sun was out. And early in the day, it was nice. It was a nice, cool, cool breeze. And so I enjoyed it very much. By this time, though, it was like 2 p.m. And I had gone out early, as I said, around 9:30 in the morning, and it was very nice. But now, 2 p.m., it was getting kind of toasty. Yep. So sometimes when I'm riding my bike, I walk across the street with it. I walk it rather than ride it because some of the streets are kind of problematic for me. So I feel if I'm not what I wouldn't do if I'm walking, I'm not going to do it on the bike also. So here I'm approaching the famous Central Park. Yeah, it's at Columbus Circle. I like going through this area here. Yes. So this is Columbus Circle, and you see in front of me this statue of Columbus. You have all sorts of people here. Real big. You have children, parents, vendors, as you see there on my left, all types of people. And that's what I like about the city, the diversity, all different type of ethnic groups, vendor, food, you name it, we got it. So here I'm still walking my bike, and I'm just looking around, and the weather again is so beautiful. Well, something happens shortly, a few seconds from now, as you see I'm riding now. Well, you wouldn't believe what happened, folks. Like I stopped my bike here because it was some rubbing on the friction as I was riding, And then I'm going to stop shortly right now around, and it happens. You'll see. Yes, I got off the bike and I said, oh, shoot, I got a flat tire. Yep. So, as you see, I'm returning and I have to walk my bike back home. Yes. Today was the first day my riding my bike that I named Lindera. First for the year. I had gotten my bike service maybe 2 months prior, and I got a flat tire. It was flat as a pancake. Yes, I was like, wow. Luckily, I didn't get too far into the park. So what you see now is me returning back home. Actually, I'm going to go to the store that serviced my bike. We have the bike store that I go to. It's the place where I bought my bike. And the store was bought over by another company, so they still honor the servicing policy. However, they don't do flat tires. They do the lube job and all that, make sure everything's in alignment. But, flat tires, I have to pay. It was like 20 something bucks. Yeah. So that's what's happening here. So I'm returning back home. See all these lovely, lovely people. Yeah. So that's what happened. Look at that ice cream truck. I like ice cream. Yeah, more vendor food. Yeah, this area here, you have tons of people from all over the world. Yeah, in front of me is the Time Warner building. It's a really nice place to just walk around. They have a lot of high-end stores. So I'm crossing the street here. Yeah, really nice area. So yeah, I said to myself, I realized I didn't bring my wallet. I brought my ID and everything, but I didn't want to carry my debit card in case if I drop it while I'm riding, someone take it. But I realized that I should have had it because, see what happened, because I didn't have my money on me to pay for the repair of my bike wheel. It was the back wheel that was flat. I had to drive the bike off and then go home, get my debit card and return back. So that's what I did. So here I'm walking up on, this is 59th Street. A lot of scaffolding. There's always scaffolding in New York City. Moms and their strollers. Yet this street here, this is 9th Avenue. And this street, it's always some repair that has to be done. Every time I walk on, get on. Yeah, they've been doing construction here for quite a while. And this strip here, this strip here, you have a lot of restaurants. And as you see, we have a lot of cars, a lot of yellow cabs. Yeah, we also have Uber here also. So I'm just walking my bike quickly just to get, because now that the sun was out and everything, and I wanted to get to the place to drop the bike off so I could race back home. So yeah, it was so nice though. At least I'm getting my exercise. Yep. So what basically happened today? What other things happened? Um, let's see. Yeah, something happened today when I was walking my dogs early this morning. Remember a couple of days ago I made mention about how, to try to have compassion for some of the guys out there, the black dudes out there, and this one guy was begging for money, and then I told him, I'm sorry, I don't carry cash, but he asked for food. So because I didn't have my dogs with me, I, I can go in the store and buy the food. So I said, okay, I'll get you the food. So he showed me what he wanted, and then I bought it. Well, something happened today. Well, what happened today? Now, I recognized him. I had used a different exit when I was um, leaving my building. And the door closed behind me. And then he's, oh no, wait, 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 wait. And the door had already closed. And then shortly after that, someone else exited the same door that I exited from. In fact, two people. He was trying to get in my building. And the last person who tried to get in my building, he punched him in the chest. He hit him somehow. I forget whether his fist or his palm, but he hit him in the chest and called him the F word. Then I started thinking to myself, look at that. Look at that. Here I had helped this person out, gave compassion to him. This was the same fellow that was thanking me for the food, and then he wants to put his hand on my back. I said, don't touch me. And I said, look, um, I got your food, but, don't touch me. He said, oh, I'm sorry, man. And then he starts telling me a story about how his father used to beat him up, and, the father couldn't help it, and things like that. And I felt sorry for him. And I think that's also why I included him on that talk that I did a couple of days ago, the video about how some of the black women um, don't really help out some of the black men. Well, after seeing this man's behavior and hitting that guy in the chest, it really got me thinking. I said to myself, look at this. Here I took compassion on him, bought the food, but yet he's not going to be compassionate to his fellow man. And again, it's not his building, he doesn't live there, and he's hitting someone in the chest. And it showed his true character. And it's unfortunate what life does. But I see in this spirit journey that it's life is testing us. Life is saying, okay, now these things happen to you, but let's see what you do in spite of what happened to you. And so it has me thinking, I have to learn also to be forgiving to others. And life throws us those lemons sometimes. But when that happens, try to make lemonade out of our situation, Yeah, that's what I'm learning now. And it also got me thinking about some of those women out there, these black women. Well, maybe life happened hard to them, and maybe they met men like the man that punched the guy in the chest. Maybe those are the people that they encounter, and so it put a different perspective on me to try not being too judgmental. But again, we do need, as a group, to be more compassionate to one another. And so that's all I'm saying. But we have to use wisdom. And so wisdom showed me with this fellow what his character is. And so to be more prudent with him. So I'm just about to approach the bike store, and I'm going to show you my flat tire. So you take care, guys. And life happens, and sometimes in life we get a flat tire. So take care and enjoy the rest of your day, and thank you for the journey with me. Okay? Bye-bye.